Joe can still talk, he can still do it. They have a lot to get out. They're playing everything in the kitchen sink. So, I think they're using every chime and every bell we own. Do what?
It's nice to be able to do it.
Yeah, it is. I'm so thankful that we're still able to. I was so afraid when they went back to Orange, I was like, oh dear Lord, please don't tell me we're gonna not be able to do it. I was just like, you've got to be kidding me. So I'm glad we kept it though for the smaller size, you know, the 6:30 time, the 7:30. I think it works out better that way. And it allows us to be able to still do what we do with, you know, and we have plenty of room, so that's why we didn't limit it, you know, bring them on, you know. So it's been a godsend for what we're able to do. And I'm doing the choir concerts the same way. We're doing the 6:30 time, 7:30 time. So I'm doing like a fifth grade come in at 6:30 and sing their 4 or 5 pieces, and they leave and they're out, and then 7th and 6th graders come in and do it. It works out really well. It works out really well. Keep it relaxed. That's going in the book. It is fair. It's fair. Yeah, you're right. It's a fair point. It's so funny. It's just so random. She goes on
It takes me 2.5 months to go through yeah, I mean, you know. Yeah.
The Bears, just so I have, I'm gonna send them 3. They examine these 2. Okay. Y'all take like 10 years to set up your class. Y'all do, you take like your sweet time setting up your class, or you come in for the concert. It's all there. Y'all take 15 minutes to go to to our second 9 weeks concert, or our holiday concert, and we want to welcome you. And I'm so proud of this bunch of kids. I mean, you know, we were just talking about this in the room. You know, this group has overcome a lot because they're my COVID group. They're my COVID choir. And, you know, starting Handbells with hybrid schedules, where you had half of them here and half of them at home on a video screen and that kind of thing. And for them to come out the way that they have come out, and the way that the way that things have transpired over this year. Just amazing work. These kids have persevered and really dug in and worked so hard. And I'm just so proud of them for what they're able to do. It's like we almost didn't even miss a beat, with that. And so I couldn't be more happy with where they are and how amazing that they are. And so tonight we're going to play for you several pieces. I'm going to announce the next several, and then before we do the last one, I'll talk to you a little bit before that one. The next piece that we're going to do an arrangement of Carol of the Bells, featuring a lot of really cool techniques. And I'm so glad we're in this room because you get to hear them. And some of these you wouldn't be able to hear that well if we were in the auditorium. So you'll be able to hear they're going to use singing bells again and all that kind of cool stuff, and suspended bells where they're hitting the bells in the air with mallets and all kinds of fun stuff like that. And but that's Carol of the Bells. And then they're going to do it's an English carol that a lot of people don't know. It's called Tomorrow Shall Be My Dancing Day. It's a lovely setting of that carol, and it's just a lot of fun, and they're playing it so well. And then we're going to do a piece called Christmas Fantasia, and this is kind of a mashup of several pieces that they've layered on top of each other. You'll see hints of some pieces and then the end of another song and put with it, and everything's in there using like First Noel, Away in the Manger, Silent Night, Coventry Carol, see what else am I missing? What Child Is This? It's got several, like 5 or 6 different songs that are all kind of mashed on top of each other, and it's really kind of cool. Beautiful piece, difficult piece because it's really kind of slow, and it's really hard to play slow on handbells. So they're doing a great job with that. And then I'll talk about the last piece they're going to play before we play it, because we're going to be making a dedication on that one, okay? All right, so Carol of the Bells, here we go.
to have a mirage of things to do. Down here, they have so much to move around and change. So I told them, take your time, don't get in a hurry, relax, I don't want anybody getting in a hurry.
setting up for our last piece, I want to let you all know that the last piece they're going to play is an arrangement of the hymn "Angels from the Realms of Glory." It's written by one of our in the handbell world. We have some of our greats. Cynthia Dobrinsky is one of she has written over 100. I think last count was 157 arrangements for handbells, and she is kind of one of our queen goddesses of belldom. You know, she is one of those that has written so many pieces. But we lost Cynthia a month ago. She passed away suddenly. She was still writing. She was still conducting. She was still doing everything, and she passed away unexpectedly a month ago. And we had already had this on our program, and so it was because I do a lot of Cynthia Dobrinsky because everybody does Cynthia Dobrinsky. And so when I was talking to the kids about it, we decided that we would play this tonight in her memory tonight. A lot of handbell groups across the country are playing pieces of Cynthia Dobrinsky this year now and programming her pieces so that we can honor her with her music. And so we are in the same. We already had it programmed, but it worked out so that we could play this for her. So we're going to do this, "Angels from the Realms of Glory."
you all probably know I've had pneumonia. So I've been out a few days over the last 2 weeks. It's been rough. And so they have been so good at rehearsing themselves when I wasn't here and doing such a good job. I'm so proud of them. I'm just so proud of them. They're just so talented. Now we're going to take some yearbook pictures, okay? We're going to be taking them back here against this wall back here. So you are welcome to stay here, or you can go out in the commons and wait. And however, they need to take that, and then they've got to put everything away, and then they're free. Okay, so give me about, let's say, 10 minutes, and we should have them back ready to go for you. Okay, so you guys get your 2 bells and get yourself set up against this wall over here.